1 second.
Oh.
1 second. Stop recording video. Button.
Oh.
Near bottom edge. Centered.
No, he's not.
Near bottom edge.
He's not. Stop
Near
it.
bottom right edge.
All
Near
right.
bottom edge.
Hold on, people watching this.
Thank you.
Let me go ahead and
I didn't want a bat in the house. At least you got at least you got that stupid freaking bat out of here. Cause
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not dealing with
guess
bats
what?
in this room.
guess what?
Again, after last night,
One face near
Well,
bottom
guess
edge.
what? Well, guess what? I'm doing a video right now, Blake.
Nice.
So
Near
what's
bottom
up?
right edge.
Doing a video about him.
Centered.
So, hey
Near
guys,
bottom edge. Centered.
Hey guys.
it's me, Ken, and I'm on with Blake Thompson, and I'm using an iPad right now for this video because,
Near bottom edge.
let's just say
Centered.
I want to go back.
You like Apple, don't you?
I
Near
like
bottom
Apple.
edge.
Products.
One face near bottom edge.
I like Apple products. I like,
I literally have a Mac. I love
Centered.
the heck out of my Mac.
yeah, well, I kind of want to go back because I don't quite like Android that much as I thought I would. Now,
Near bottom
that
edge.
doesn't mean
Centered.
that my Android phone is not going to get use. It will. How?
One face centered.
That's for me to know and for you to find out. Anyways,
Excuse me.
so for those that are out there, before I continue on, I have a new rule for my channel. And yes, it pertains to minors out there. If you're under the age of 18, do not comment on any of my videos. Unless you're a trustworthy person and you know your boundaries.
One face centered.
That's because there are too many people out there that may or may not know their boundaries when it comes to commenting on videos. People can sometimes be immature. And I'm just saying, well, let's go ahead and...
One face centered. Near bottom edge. Speech off.
There we go. I'm going to continue. So let's talk something about Apple and WWDC that, I don't know, I thought was...
Yeah, I watched WWDC earlier today, and I am completely shocked at what's coming to macOS.
I'll go and get closer.
I can give you this. You can create your own voices on iOS.
Yeah, but it's
On
not
iOS
for...
17.
Yeah, but it's not for voiceover, it's for something else. It's for those that have a hard time speaking. So that they can create a voice match so that they can, let's just say that they can, speak even though they can't. I guess if that's what you want to call it. iPad OS, I don't know too much about that, but I know this iPad that I'm currently using is no longer going to be supported as of September of 2023. So I am going to have to break out the bank. I'm going to have to break the bank and buy another iPad. I'm thinking of either the iPad Mini 7 or the iPad 10. Yes, those, one of those two. The iPad 10 would probably be better though, because, well, USB-C for one. Two, that's about it. There's no two. There's only one reason. Well, actually, Touch ID might be a thing on there. And it's $420. And it's $449. Holy cow, man. Expensive. $450 for an iPad that used to be around $329.
Yeah, even a mixed reality headset that I found on, I saw on Apple's WWDC.
It's gonna be
That is like
$3,500.
$3,500, which is a
35,
lot.
yeah, $3,500.
I didn't get my Oculus for that much.
Yeah, I mean, look, Apple is for once making something good for the community of Apple users.
Yeah, I like Apple. In my opinion, I might just think about getting an iPhone or something. Cause
I mean, iPhones, they seem to have better cameras than Android phones.
They used to, or do they still do?
They still do. Dude, look. If you think about some of the older Apple products, like, say, that iPod Touch that I once recorded videos on, there are two videos of it. There are two videos that I recorded. Back in 2019, I found a workaround to uploading videos using the iPod Touch 4th generation. But the workaround requires that you record a video up to under 1 minute. And you have to email it to yourself and then upload it that way. So you're not actually uploading the video from the iPod Touch. You're actually recording the video and not uploading it. But I feel like maybe it's time that I look at more iOS and see how far it'll go.
I might wait until the iPhone 15, and then I might just get that and an Apple Watch.
No, if I continue down this path, I was thinking about getting something along the lines of an iPhone 14 Pro, or when it comes out, the iPhone 15 Pro.
I want to see what the iPhone 15 is like. It's got, I think the iPhone 15 has like a dynamic island. It's like
They're
a
all
little
going to
thing
have
on
it.
top.
They're all gonna have it. All the 15s are gonna have the dynamic island.
Yeah,
and
all the 15s, 15 Pro, 15 Max. Pretty much all the iPhone 15s will have a dynamic island on it.
Yeah.
I like my M1. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that M1. I'm probably just going to keep it. Or upgrade to the M1 Pro or M2 Mac Air.
You probably should just keep it, dude. You probably should just keep it.
I'll keep this Mac until it's fully out of support. Actually, I can use Open Core Legacy Patcher. It supports this Mac whenever a Mac gets dropped.
I was kind of surprised that my iPad that I have currently is no longer being supported, which means only one thing and one thing only. It's time for another emotional breakdown. Kind of. Because I broke down when the iPod Touch was no longer getting supported, period. And now I'm going to break down because this iPad, which is my first ever iPad, first official iPad, is no longer getting supported. And therefore, it is just dumb that it's okay, considering the fact that this iPad came out in early 2016, I got it in 2017, but this is an older iPad by today's standards. I mean, look at the original iPad. If you think about the original from 2010, about 13 years ago, you'll notice that, I don't have one with me, but you'll notice, if you ever seen one, and if you've ever seen an iPad one, you'll notice that it is a lot different than today's iPads. Yes, my iPad still has the 9.7 inch, but the iPad that I'm referring to, I actually looked at the original iPad. Either that or the iPad 2. I don't know which one. But the iPad 2 was slow on iOS 9. I actually did upgrade that thing when it was still being supported. It was on iOS 8 when I looked at it because I borrowed it from someone. And I had it for a really long time until I gave it back to them. And I was like, yeah, I don't need this anymore. And then that's when I got this one. So, kind of, I guess you can kind of say it's one of those hand-me-down things, but
You could technically call that a novelty device.
yeah, it kind of is a novelty at this point. It's over 12 years old. It's out of support, no longer usable. In fact, by today's standards, it's like iOS 6, but in a more modern era, which kind of stinks because, well, which kind of is bad because, well, first of all, iOS 9 was the next OS version that I upgraded to on my original iPhone. And I enjoyed that. I had a heck of a time updating to it, but, you know, I enjoyed it. And, well, let's see where this Apple journey takes me if I end up going back down the Apple path.
If I end up getting an Apple Reality headset,
If
I
I,
keep calling it an Apple Reality headset for whatever reason.
it's actually called the
But it's
Vision
actually
Pro.
called,
The Vision
if
Pro.
I can remember this,
The Vision Pro.
Vision Pro.
It was-
I keep calling it Apple Reality.
It's supposed to run a version. Okay, so it's supposed to run Vision OS. And if you don't know what that is, it's the OS that this headset is supposed to be running off of course. But it's $3,500. Oh my goodness.
The most expensive VR headset ever.
Yep.
Like, it's way more expensive than an Oculus Quest 2 or a Quest Pro, which the Quest Pro is about $1,000.
They won't know what the Oculus is, but it essentially is made by Meta. Otherwise known
It
as
has the Meta
Facebook.
voice assistant, which used to be on the Facebook portal, but the Facebook portal is now dead.
Yeah, it's an older version. The Portal was a smart display that ran a version of Android with TalkBack. Now, it didn't use the Google TTS voices. Oh no, it used the Portal voices as
Hold on a second, it's chiming.
this does. Listen here.
Privacy mode on. 71 degrees. Most recently played. Never going to hear up. Up and then up.
That's my Echo Show 5 with voice view. Now, ignore that clock in the background. That's just Blake and his grandfather clock that he got recently. Not. I was telling the audience out there that watch this about your clock. But anyways, it was I had a heck of a time setting that thing up. The Echo device. I had a heck of a time setting it up. In fact, it was literally like a Fire tablet. And let's just say the experience, you do not want to get one of those.
And then 01.
It is very slow. Very slow.
Yeah, I have an Android TV, and guess how sluggish that is? I barely can even change the input on it.
You know what? There's something about iOS 17. Well, actually, no. Either that or it is iOS 17, but it's something that comes to tvOS. It is FaceTime for Apple
on
TV.
tvOS.
FaceTime on tvOS.
And it uses continuity, so you can actually use your face cam.
Yeah, you can use your.
iPhone's face cam as the camera for FaceTime calls on your TV.
Yep. Now someone
And guess
will
what
have
else?
to get. Now
Apple
somebody.
AirPlay in hotel rooms.
Yep. Apple AirPlay in hotel rooms is now going to be a thing. It's going to be at select hotel room, select hotels. So make sure you ask around
11:01,
before
11:02.
before jumping to conclusions that it's going to be there. Voiceover, of course, it's not going to get any more voices. We got Eloquence, we got eSpeak. We're going to get RH voice here in the future. Just
Probably not for English right now.
probably not for English at the moment, but it will happen. But, like, literally, listen to this.
Device locked. Use fingerprint or swipe with 2 fingers to unlock.
That's my Android phone right there, and that's using
Screen off.
RH voice right there. Now, that's the only thing that might hinder me from probably that's the deciding factor right there. RH voice, I don't really care too much about. At this point, TTS doesn't matter to me.
11:02.
As long as it works, I'm okay with it. Like, for example, on this iPad, I have Eloquence on it.
And on my Mac, I have Eloquence too, and I don't really care too much about it. All I care is I can understand it and it works.
Right, but on Android's side of things, Eloquence is a little...
Like, here's what Eloquence does. Eloquence on Mac OS and iOS and iPad OS say Wednesday. But on Android, it says Wednesday.
Yeah, it's just a pronunciation glitch that they never even fixed. The app for Code Factory hasn't been updated since 2020, therefore it got removed from the Play Store, and therefore you have to get it from blindhelp.net or any other website if you want to get the APK for Eloquence. Therefore, making the voice or synthesizer useless. So you can't really, like, you can get it for free, but you can also get it for free on iOS, and it sounds a lot better. iOS
Yeah,
and
like
iPad
way
OS.
more higher quality
Yes.
than what you could get on Android.
Oh, and here's
The
another.
NVDA version is actually is just as good, actually.
Oh, and here's another thing. Vocalizer. For those that use Vocalizer, yeah, you're in for a surprise on iOS and iPad OS. This is the same across all Apple products that use this voiceover, including the HomePod actually. Vocalizer voices.
Vocalizer is completely free on Apple devices.
Yep. But here's the thing. The iPhone SE3 is $429 right now. That's their cheapest. That's their cheapest iPhone right now. They have the iPhone SE2 still selling on Apple's website, I think. It's probably more than, it's probably less than that, maybe at less than $400. Probably still the $399 price tag, and I wouldn't blame Apple for that.
Yeah.
What I would do, though, is ask one question.
And what is it?
What do you guys think in the comments below? These points I've put
11:05, 11:06.
about
Can you tell your Echo Show to turn
I
off
will
the screen
plug it.
reader?
okay, guys. Ooh, okay. Hold on one second. Okay, hold on. Shoot, you're gonna see this. Okay. Okay, hold on. You're gonna see
Yeah,
something.
he's gonna end up having to say the ALEXA word, so mute your echoes so they don't go off.
Yeah, mute the echo. Give me 1 second and let me just
Mode disabled.
mute mine so I can turn this off. Everyone, mute your microphones on your Alexa devices right now. Alexa. Alexa. Disable voice view.
Sorry, what device?
Alexa. Disable voice view.
Voice view exiting.
There we go.
Perfect.
There we go.
You're fine to unmute your echoes now.
Yep.
You're good.
Everyone that watches this video is, or fine to unmute the echo devices in your home. Now, these points that I've given, they're valid. But what are you really paying for? When you get an iPhone, you're paying for the phone, you're paying for iCloud. Now, one thing I will give Google credit for is that you do get 10 more gigabytes of free storage, but that's to be expected. You can get up to 2 terabytes,
With Google One.
and you can do the same with iCloud. At least I think.
I think so.
But
I think you gotta get iCloud Plus to be able to do that, actually.
yes. But yeah, everyone that likes Apple stuff can really appreciate
I
what they do.
appreciate what Apple does to their devices, pretty much. Like, they've improved Mac OS so much that I think it's a very useful OS. Like, I'm being honest here. I've had this Mac for almost 2 years, and I still have it, and I love it.
Yes.
It's just getting better and better over time.
Yeah. I figured, why not just do this video and say that, I want to potentially maybe, go back, because Android really isn't cutting it for me. I'm not saying that Android is bad. No. I'm saying that there are certain things with Android that I just don't like. Some or most of which is with TalkBack and the amount of RAM you can get on the phone. This iPad right now is the oldest iPad that is supported right now as of the time of this recording. But in September, it won't be.
Yeah.
So
There goes my air conditioning.
I'm gonna have to get another iPad at some point. Now, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys like this. Please like, subscribe.
Yep, subscribe to Ken.
Yep, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. For those that use an iPhone, it is the button that's right next to the subscribe button. You can find an options button. Double tap that. Swipe until you hear all notifications.
That's if
So-
you have a screen. That's if you
That's
needed a screen
that's
reader.
if you use VoiceOver. If you don't,
use
I don't know how to do it because I'm not someone who doesn't use a screen reader. I'm completely blind. But
I wouldn't
anyways,
use it. And it's just that. It's really easy.
if you're on an Android phone, it's pretty much the same way. For those that use TalkBack, there's an options button. Swipe until you hear the all notifications thing again about it being a static thing. I don't know. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Please like, subscribe, comment. But if you, like I said, if you don't know what you're doing, and if you would rather not comment, a like would be appreciated. Thank you very much. This is Ken, and I am
And this is
signing off.
Blake Thompson
this-
signing off.
Yep.
Have a great night.
Have a great night,
or
people.
morning, wherever you are in the world.
Yes. And I'm gonna end right